podcast is on cocaine. I'm Adam and we're
I
Flipper Flicks. This would be a much wilder ride if we were.
It would be. Never had it. You know,
I don't really plan on it.
No, I don't either. But I would like to see. I want to see the alternate reality where we are on it, just to see what we would be like.
Can we get like those glasses from like Rick and Morty, where like they
Right,
see
yeah.
the alternate universes of themselves?
Nice.
Right? Yeah, the television one. Or, yeah, they can do
Oh,
that.
that's like the best episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm Sam.
I'm Tim.
And we're doing Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Cocaine
The thing is, like, we already talked decently fast, in my opinion. So.
Oh, our words
I'm
per minute are
like-
pretty high.
I do wonder, because my only experience with cocaine is through like TV, right?
Yeah.
So is it exaggerated? Like how does
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like what exactly?
Yeah, there are definitely other
people
drugs
like-
that are exaggerated. Like
Yeah.
my understanding of like shrooms and acid is that like everybody's like you're gonna hallucinate. In reality, like only a fraction of people hallucinate. Things start like moving that aren't supposed
Right.
to
There's
move.
more.
Like you're not
yeah,
gonna see like a jaguar pop up. There's no jaguar.
Yeah, but hallucinations are kind of weird in that fact because
Yeah.
I have plenty of experience with people that have dropped acid and LSD and shit. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah,
Pretty entertaining what they do or what they try to taste.
interesting. But this is about cocaine and a bear in the
Yes.
woods, and an oddball group of cops. Sorry. I was like, there's only like one cop in this. And I was like, there are two. An oddball group of cops, criminals,
Three.
tourists. Are there three? Are you talking about the
Yeah.
park ranger?
Park ranger, detective, and then the
The
girl
girl.
that shows up.
Yeah. Criminals, tourists, and teens converge. On a-
Coverage.
on a Georgia forest where a huge black bear goes on a murderous rampage after unintentionally ingesting cocaine. So those unintentionally words, that's
and
not
then
fully true. She definitely does purposefully eat the cocaine later.
I think it went from like unintentionally to just like straight up wanting it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like this is based on a true story, but in the real life world that we live in, when the bear ate the cocaine, it died within minutes from an overdose.
Yeah, because I could imagine a bear doesn't really know how to regulate how much cocaine to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bears are pretty big.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
So,
Now, if it was a grizzly bear or a polar bear, maybe it lives.
that's true. I guess that's what I was thinking of. I know it's a black bear, but I was like, if a grizzly bear ate a lot of cocaine, like, I don't know. A, that seems real scary compared to
Right.
a black bear, but
Yeah.
B, like, you would think it would need to take a lot to overdose, but I guess probably not.
Yeah. And like the joke is it became the most powerful apex predator on the planet.
Yeah.
For like 6 minutes it was alive.
Yeah.
And that was a good bear growl.
It was. You should save it in case we need it later.
Perfect. But yeah, so we saw this movie in theaters.
Yes.
Sam and I saw it in a
Yes.
drive-in. Tim saw it in an actual theater.
Yep.
And the owner of the
did.
drive-in told us that it was going to be raunchy. And we were like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Raunchy.
So Sam's
Seems
expectation.
like a weird descriptor.
Yeah.
I agree with that. So basically, the drive-in people were like, yeah, somebody saw this and they didn't like it. And we were like, what do you expect? Like, with a name like Cocaine Bear, of course it's raunchy. And I was like, huh? Like,
Yeah, like-
after I finished it, I'm like, I don't know that that's the correct description
I
of
would
this
would
you
not
mean
say
movie.
gory?
raunchy. How old was this person?
Like,
Parents' age.
yeah,
Maybe it's a generational thing.
probably.
Well, raunchy.
Just like-
Raunchy's like
normally
old
I'd be like-
school.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like older, but like raunchy still.
Oh, I mean the movie Old
like-
School.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The style of raunchy is not. It usually means like crude or like,
Yeah.
you know, there's some, like nudity sort of stuff in it, like you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
so it doesn't fit this really at all.
I know. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
It just doesn't work. It's not a
Yeah.
raunchy film. Gore. There's some gore. There's not a ton of gore, but there's some.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe she meant gory. I don't know.
Like, what do you expect? It's about a cocaine bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going into this, you shouldn't. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of films that come out and they're ridiculous, but they try to be serious,
Mhm.
or they're ridiculous, they try to be overly ridiculous to where it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So you go into this one skeptical because majority of the time that's how it is.
Yeah. They're normally on odds and ends. I feel like this movie kind of it didn't go. I didn't feel like it went towards serious. Like there were serious moments, but like it was pretty ridiculous the whole time.
Right. They did a good job of having fun, not
Yeah.
making it serious or like trying to pull it off as a serious movie. It's
Like-
very clearly a film to just be fun to watch. Like just
Yeah.
turn your brain off and enjoy it, you know.
You're not watching like some
A
3-hour film.
psychological thriller, right?
Yeah. You-
Wait, Cocaine Bear is not a psych thriller? I'm shocked.
Can't prove me
Right?
otherwise.
But no, you're not watching like Cloud Atlas, even though I've heard that movie isn't the most fantastic thing, but like that's a completely different feel. I've not either, but it's like 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that's all I know about it. It's like 3 hours.
Directed by Christopher Nolan.
I don't think so, sir.
Just kidding.
It does have Thanks in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He plays like 3 characters.
Yeah.
But this movie did not have Tom Hanks.
Nope.
It had Han Solo though,
Mm-hmm.
being
Sure did.
erratic the whole time.
I love the scene where the bear like just collapses on him.
Falls on
Yes.
it.
Like, talking
It's
to
like,
other
maybe
people.
it's dead.
Yeah.
How do you know it's a girl? Her vagina is on
It's
my
on
ear.
it.
And you're like,
And
it didn't make
anatomically,
sense.
I don't
It
think
didn't
so.
make sense.
Exactly.
It was a
Just wanted
funny
to make a
line.
joke. Yeah.
I wonder if they originally, this might have happened. Originally, the Bears was supposed to be rotated the other direction.
Could be.
That line would make more sense if that was the
It
case.
would make a lot more sense.
Because
Now,
like the
yeah.
head was on the head,
Yeah.
Right.
and everybody was like, "That line doesn't make sense."
Yeah.
Gotta go check the goofs on IMDb.
True.
Yeah.
True.
How about the trio? I can't remember the name of their gang or anything, but
The hooligans.
the kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
they. The one scene where they like the first you're introduced to one of them and he's like stealing gum or something.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
like, what? And then they eventually get like they try and beat up fucking what was his name? Hold on,
I can't remember his name.
David. They tried to beat up David.
Oh
and
yeah.
he just wails on them.
Yeah.
Destroys them, which is hilarious because you know it was coming. You knew they were gonna get it fucked up.
Yeah, Eddie comes in. He's like, "Why'd you beat him up?" They started it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to stab me. Why this shit would not beat him up?
And then like,
Then
Yeah.
he was pissed that he ruined his jersey or whatever because he got stabbed.
Yeah.
dude ruined his
Oh.
shoes, his jersey, everything about him. He's like,
Guy
this
was
is-
fly, and then now he's all dirty.
Yeah,
I know. He
exactly.
was not feeling it.
He did not wear proper hiking attire, I would say.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else. Like, I think the kids were kind of funny too. Especially
The little boy.
Yes. Yes.
like I don't know when they do the cocaine and they do like I don't know like a tablespoon. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
like, what the shit? But I'm glad they like spit it out because
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so it did it because they probably would have died from that
Exactly.
amount.
I
I
know.
would have died, but yeah, I'm glad they just fucking spit it out. But they clearly would still.
They
yeah.
were just they're like, yeah, I do cocaine all the time with with
Yeah, the
Clyde
kid-
or something.
Yeah, after church or something like
Yeah,
that.
after
Yeah.
church we do coke. So like, how do you do it? Yeah, you just like eat it.
You just eat it.
Well, that's how you don't get addicted, man.
Yeah,
According to Sonny,
Yeah.
according to Charlie.
dude. Like, what do you think of Olaf and his now dead wife? They were the Norwegians at the very beginning.
Oh, okay. I was like, who was Olaf?
It was Tormund
Oh,
from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be some like epic standoff between Olaf and the bear.
And
I
then
thought
he
out
just-
of nowhere it was going to just be like, and they're going to be like dancing in a circle, and then he fights the bear, like to save some people. And that would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been
There,
good.
I bet they would have been concerned about going too ridiculous if they did that.
Don't care.
Yeah, but like he's hopped up on cocaine, the bear's on cocaine, and the bear
Yeah.
just like fucks him up. Like that would be great. Like, because clearly he would have no chance. But
Yeah.
I could just imagine him in like a he just took his shirt and made with a loincloth or something, and he's got a stick with he sharpened.
To
and he just
avenge
dies.
his
He
to
just
avenge his
dies.
dead wife.
Yeah.
Right. Dave like lets some people get away, and then he fucking gets owned. That would be great. I was hoping for that.
That yeah. I did like the kids though. I was pleasantly surprised.
Mhm.
The little boy, he climbs up. What's it? Let me say his name so I don't keep saying little boy. Henry and Dee Dee. Henry climbs
Dee Dee.
the fucking tree, and then the like naturalist runs up and climbs the tree too. He's like, "Don't worry, we're in a tree now. We're safe." No, we're not.
I love it. It's like bears can climb trees. He's like, well, then why are you up there?
Yeah, exactly.
He's
That was probably one of my favorite scenes, just because the kid was so innocent about it too.
Mhm.
right. Yeah, I
The-
would say the child acting in this movie was actually good. Like it wasn't like
For the
Yeah, it did.
first time in forever. Tim's crying
Yeah.
about it too, man.
Yeah, it's
I
really
am
tearing him
tearing
up.
up over here.
Oh my goodness.
Have either of you played 20 questions
Sure.
without the little toy?
Yeah.
I have never done that.
Oh, well.
All right, ready?
No, not doing that, man. But I did think it was funny. Like the guy, David knew the answer the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Right. Of course
I thought
he
that was
did.
great.
Guys, like, yeah.
Poor Eddie. One of Ray Liotta's last films
Mm-hmm.
as Sid.
Yeah.
He was pretty funny in this. Fucking had a goddamn sniper rifle. Took out the cop
Yeah.
from.
With a terrible shot,
Was it?
but given what he was using, I would say it was a pretty terrible shot. A gut shot, man. Come on. Like, what the fuck? Unless
Yeah.
that was the intentional location, but
He wanted him to suffer.
yeah.
Now, the trailer made me think the cop got up there because he was hiding from the bear. In reality, he was trying to get more coke. It's not more coke. He was trying to get the coke.
He's trying to
Yeah.
get choked down. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the trailer at first, you don't. They actually
Right. You don't
tricked
know
me,
the trailer. Yeah.
and I did think I was like, "That's not going to save you from a bear, man."
On
Yeah.
top of the gazebo.
What'd you think of the little coke cubs?
They were funny.
Yeah.
Of course they were cubs, right? Like, it just had to be.
Yeah.
Especially when you learn it's a girl, you're like, oh, okay.
Great.
Mama bear's coming.
Mhm.
And I thought that was funny because they come back to that and the people take a picture of them and they're all just, the mom turns and then the cubs show up, are looking
Boop,
at the, and it's like, uh-oh.
Ah, shit. Everybody just be dying.
Yeah.
What did you think of the title, Cocaine Bear? Did you like it?
I mean, yeah, like straight to the point.
Yeah.
So that was the working title. That wasn't the original title. And production was like, we can't think of anything better, so we're gonna roll with it.
That's fair. I think it gets people into theaters, honestly.
Yeah, it really, I mean, it's so straightforward that it's like, okay, there's no like, it helps the non-serious factor about it. It's
Yeah.
like, it's cocaine. Like, what else do you want? Like,
Yeah.
It
this isn't like a wrong turn or like something like that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So apparently they're working on a new, not they, like as in a different company, production company, is releasing a movie called Meth Gator next.
Yeah, and then they're the ones that did Sharknado.
Probably. I don't know who did it, but
Is
I'm wondering what's
watch
going to be the third movie in this trilogy. Is it going to be Heroin Heron?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
yeah,
Meth
but it's got to be
Gator,
based on a true story, right?
though. Is Meth Gator based on a true story?
It's by I don't
I
know.
mean, it's
I never watched-
Florida.
I was gonna say weirder things have happened in Florida. To be
Florida.
honest,
I'm sure Gator has gotten its hands on meth at some point.
it's
Yeah.
not shocking. And honestly, herons live in Florida too. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. How do you feel? The one thing I really had a problem with in this movie was when the bear just eats the block.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It just swallowed it whole.
it's
Yeah.
not gonna like digest.
Yeah.
Like that's not. It's it's like so thickly wrapped. It's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's just gonna block her up and kill her. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think it's
no.
gonna.
I think that was just like a comedic moment, but it might have gone too
Like,
comedic.
but
Mhm.
But like they referred to the bear as Pablo Escobar.
yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Very good.
Yeah.
So the critics have given this movie a 69%.
Nah. I hope it
I mean,
stays
that's a
that
perfect
way.
score.
Yeah.
The audience at a 64%, IMDb at an 8.5 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10, not an 8.5. It's not an 8.5 film. It's 6.5. 8 is a good score. 8.5, you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, I would.
Um,
Yeah,
Google has an 87, and my brain decided to switch those numbers up for a second.
that's fair.
So for me, I would stop at a hotel. Like my algorithm gives me a flip on. I'm not shocked. The dialogue and the plot weren't the best, but I give them a 3. Like the acting and pacing, I thought it was properly paced. It didn't hang around too long. It knew what it was. And then I have like the vibe as a 5 because like Cocaine Bear, man.
Nice.
So like, yeah, it was good for me. I was happy with it.
Nice. Tim?
The one thing I rated the highest was the acting. I said it was a 5 because I thought all around everybody was good to great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a movie where child actors are good, so I feel like you have to just automatically give it a pretty good score.
Yeah.
But just like the trio of the guys, David and
Eddie.
Han Solo, you know, to the detective and the cop, and just everybody, Ray Liotta, like it was all good. Dialogue, I actually gave it a 4 because I thought at times it was for the movie,
Yeah.
like they did good with the dialogue for what the movie was.
Yeah.
Plot was like I gave it a 3 because
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear, and it's not even like remotely. It was like, hey guys, what if this bear was still alive after eating the cocaine? You know,
Yeah.
that's what it was. The vibe and pacing, I gave a 4 because I thought it was good. Music, I said it was, you know, damn, that was sexy. Cinematography, obviously the bear's not real.
Yeah.
So I thought with that how it was, I'd said it was sexy. I mean, I couldn't, and I said I would stop. So it gave me a flip on. I agree. It's a flip on. Now, I will say, I think this is going to hate it or love it film. Like, that's what it
Yeah.
is. There's no in between. I already know people that were like, this is fucking terrible. This is stupid. And I'm like, well, what'd you expect? You know,
Did you
you went in
expect-
expecting the wrong thing.
Did you expect like an Oscar-winning
Right.
character-driven
It's a
movie?
popcorn flick to like, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with Tim because I'm actually
Really?
my algorithm put me on the fence flip off. So there is a middle
Oh.
for this film. But I will say, like, I think the reason I ended up in the middle was because the trailer used all the funny parts, which kind of annoys me. I'm gonna be honest.
That's what people told me.
like
Yeah.
I hate when that happens, and you run the risk nowadays with that anyways because trailers are super
Yeah.
long. But I was a little disappointed in that, so I wanted it to be funnier. And B, I blame the drive-in lady for telling me it was raunchy. So between the trailer
Right. That kind of like,
and that,
yeah.
I was
It
like,
changes
wait,
your mindset going in.
yeah. I'm like, wait, where's the funny? Like, I already knew all the funny going in. So I think, let me see, what did I give it? I basically gave it all 3s because it wasn't bad, but I think my expectations for it were not set up in the way to make it a success for me.
Yeah.
I think a couple years down the road when I like don't care
And you're like
as much,
not thinking it's a raunchy film.
yeah, and I haven't seen the trailer a lot, then I'll probably be like, yeah, flip it on. But yeah, I mean, there was nothing. I don't think it was terrible. I just don't. I think my expectations made it flop for me.
If you like this episode, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at FlipperFlix. I guess we don't have to say it anymore, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm old. Follow along, see what we're doing. Interact if you'd like to.
Yeah, hit us up there. I don't know. You can also give us recommendations on other of those sites, or you can go to our website at www.flipperflix.com. Yeah, we do a couple recommendations each season, so we just love we're trying to pander right now. We're trying to get you to come to our website, give us some clicks, and recommend us a movie because, you know, we're going to have to pick those eventually, and more the merrier, right?
Yeah.
You can also, speaking of pandering, you can also rate and review us on Apple, Spotify now. Oh, we also do polls there occasionally. So that's always fun.
Answer Adam's questions.
Answer all of my questions, God damn it.
And if you're wondering, when can I catch these fools? You can catch us at 1 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. We're on Spotify, as Adam mentions, where he does his polls. We're on Apple, Google, Amazon. I believe you can subscribe on the various platforms, and that way you'll get like a push notification, or it'll come right into your queue. So that way you don't ever have to look at the clock on Thursday. It'll just be there for you. Kitty!
Can you later? Bye later.